Hey everybody, Mac here, and for all things Halloween, well, not really today, but kind of. Today, if you didn't know, is National Haunters Day, and it's also, believe it or not, my 5-year anniversary here on YouTube. Well, it's a little bit later this month, but it was in July of 2013 that I wanted to start making YouTube videos. Before that, I had a channel with my friend Jared. It was called Jared Mac. We did a lot of really stupid videos over there. And then I decided I wanted to make a Halloween-based channel because I've loved Halloween ever since I was a kid. I would rerun Halloween Disney videos and Disney shows when I was younger and keep looping them, and eventually it got in my head, and they had these like dancing skeletons that would dance to the song Spooky Scary Skeletons, and I loved that so much. And whereas most kids have a teddy bear or a little toy, a plush toy to sleep with, I had a skeleton. I had a latex skeleton Halloween decoration that would be my little teddy bear when I was younger. And growing up, I did so much with Halloween. Every birthday party I had, all my birthday cakes, everything was themed Halloween and scary stuff. I used to do my own miniature haunted houses in our old somewhat garage. It was kind of a part house, part garage because we didn't park cars in it. And I was able to make a little Halloween display in there. And I've done it for all my life. Then a few years ago, in 2012, I think, I started my first haunted house at my grandparents'. Years before that, we would just set up a few props on a table and, kind of have people walk around and check out the display. I would go off trick-or-treating and my family would watch the props. And I would come back, of course, and make sure that they were activating and everything correctly. And in 2012, I started my first haunted house, so it was really more of a walk-through display because it really wasn't set up like a haunted house. 2013, the year I started this channel, hauntformer, was the first year I did a haunted house with the creepy Carnival. That year, when I tried to do hauntformer and tried to find a cool name, I originally wanted the name of the channel to be Haunt Macker, to have my name in it, but that was taken. So I tried Haunt Builder. That was also taken, and so I'm like, okay, you can make something, you can build something, and eventually it ended up being hauntformer. You can form haunts. I form my own haunted houses. And every year since, we've had a great turnout for Halloween. In 2013, we had the Creepy Carnival, which was awesome. 2014, I believe, was Phobias, and that was a really great year, too. 2015 was Urban Legends. 2016 was Horror. 2017, just last year, was Abandoned with Smiley World, and this year will be The End, 2018. Doesn't mean it will be the end of this channel or my haunted houses, it's just called The End Haunted House. But I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be doing the haunted house at my grandparents', so you gotta make every moment count. But it's been a really amazing ride, especially with all of you, supporting me on YouTube, helping me with what I do. And it's just really amazing that I have so many awesome fans. And really, if you're my fan, you're my friend. So I have a lot of awesome friends out there. In fact, almost 20,000 of you, which is pretty spectacular. And I was just checking my analytics today, and I have over 10 million views, which is amazing. I didn't start this channel thinking I would be something really big. I just did it because I love Halloween, and that's why anyone should do what they do, is because they love to do it. And I know sometimes, because of financial reasons you can't, but do what you love to do, even if no one else cares. If you like making birdhouses, if you like making birdhouses and that's your thing, do it. Don't let anyone stop you, because haunted houses is a very niche thing, a very specific thing that not a lot of people do. And fortunately, I was able to make it bigger here, at least on YouTube. I'm not the biggest haunter out there. I'm not saying I'm the best or the biggest, but I'm one of the bigger ones, and it's started as something that was just a passion project. Even just to get 50 views on a video back then, I thought was amazing. I'm like, Michael's Halloween has 50 views? Whoa! I was so excited just to have some views, just to have people watch videos that I made. It's just really cool to think about. So I'm thankful to all of you. You guys always leave such nice comments, and even for the people that don't, I really do appreciate them even clicking on my videos to check them out. I also have another channel called The Glog, which I briefly wanted to talk about here on this video too. because not only is my life very passionate about Halloween, haunting, building props, horror movies, and the things I do, but I have another soft spot, a big spot in my heart for God and for Jesus. And I know I talk about Jesus a lot on this channel, and I'm not gonna stop, so sorry. But in middle school, I've mentioned this in my previous story video I did a few years back, and this is kind of an updated version of that for National Haunters Day and for my 5-year anniversary. But when I went into middle school, I had a lot of anxiety. I had depression. I would get sick and throw up because I was anxious to go to school. I didn't have many friends. And, it took a toll on me. I didn't want to do anything. I just want to sit in my room. And it also got me to start eating because eating made me feel good, but then after I ate, I wouldn't feel so good anymore, which made me want to eat again, so that's why I gained some weight. And it was a really stressful time in my life, and I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't really want to get up in the morning to do anything. And even, while I loved Halloween and everything like that, Halloween couldn't bring joy into my life. It didn't make me happy anymore. It would make me temporarily happy for about a day or two, and I would realize that I was still upset. It would just make me worse. But I remembered that a few years back, I went into church and did a lot of stuff like that. So I decided to pray, and I opened up my life to God. And He just filled my life with joy, like in an instant. He took what was a pretty shameful and sad life and just made it something full of life. Made it energetic, made it not only fun, but it made it joyful. And every day I get to experience that joy when I wake up. Even though every day isn't perfect, some days are pretty crappy, I'll be honest. And some days are really great, and then there's some in the middle. But at the end of the day, I have God in my life, and if I went away, if I died, or if something happened to me, I know where I'm going, not because of what I've done, but because of what Jesus did for me when He died for me. And that is the most important thing in my life, above Halloween, above doing live streams, above all of my videos and movies. It's that. Now, don't get me wrong, Halloween is awesome and super fun too, and I can't wait for this Halloween. You know I can't wait. But I wanted to share this video because that's just one part of my life, and there's so much more. And I just hope you guys will understand that, and I hope, maybe you can relate to me on a deeper level, not just on a surface level of loving Halloween, but maybe a little bit more. In case you're wondering, though, about other things that I'm really interested in that you may not have known about, I'm also big into magic. I used to do magic for kids' parties a few years back, and ventriloquism. I'm also a huge fan of amusement parks, theme parks, rides, Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, all that stuff. I watch a lot of theme park channels. I also love creepypastas, scary stories, true life horror, channels like Rainbot Horror, Mr. Nightmare, Nightmare Expo. I love those kind of channels, and I love, scary things. It's funny, when I started this channel, I wasn't big into horror movies or anything horror, really. I just liked monsters and Halloween. But because of this channel, I actually got into horror movies. So because of this channel, I've seen so many horror movies now, so I could talk to you guys about them. I've seen like every Child's Play movie, all the Halloweens, all the Friday the 13th, some of the Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, you name it. The Shining, The Exorcist. I've seen a lot of horror movies because of starting this channel. So this channel and I have come a long way since 2013. Many subscribers later, many views later, but it's still in essence the same thing. It's me, it's God, it's Halloween, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have you here with me. When I made my first story video a few years back, I was just getting ready to start at Winn-Dixie at my first job, and I was really anxious and nervous about it, but God calmed me. He helped me through it and helped me through a transition time. I'm also getting ready to start a brand new job. I left Winn-Dixie a few months back, and I'm starting a new job at a movie theater near me. And, I don't have as much anxiety anymore because He's helped me. He's let me grow. He's made me more dependent on Him and not on myself. And that's super special to share. And if you're someone going through a difficult time like that, send me a private message. Send me an email. I want to pray for you, and I want to encourage you because you are important. And you shouldn't have to wake up and hate life like I did a few years back. and I'm so glad for what Jesus has done for me, and I won't stop saying it on this channel, because even though this isn't technically a religious channel, that's my other channel, The Glog, which you should totally subscribe to, by the way. I'm gonna keep saying it because this is my channel, and it's also his. So I'm thankful to each and every one of you for subscribing and clicking that little bell notification. You guys don't have to do that, but it's just a great thing to know that you guys do and that you enjoy watching my videos. I try to read every single comment and try to give all that I can, the heart. So I really do appreciate all of you guys. I can't wait for this Halloween and every Halloween to come. I am Hauntformer, signing off, aka Mac Ralston, and I will see you in a future video. Oh, and before I go, make sure to check out my social media, because there's a lot of fun stuff that happens on there too. There's links in the description below. See you guys soon. Happy National Haunters Day, and happy 5-year anniversary to Hauntformer. Stay awesome, and as always, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.